Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. And welcome to, let's make sure, testing, make sure that we're good. Welcome in, everyone. What a game this was, but unfortunately for the Golden State Warriors, they come up short in this one. I mean, what a competitive basketball game this was. I mean, both these teams going at it in a 60-point performance from the greatest shooter that God has ever created, Stephen Curry. 60 points, and I mean, when you look at this game for the Warriors, they didn't have enough offense. Klay Thompson had an off night. Andrew Wiggins, unfortunately, had the sprained ankle injury, and he had to leave the game. Prayers that he's not going to have to miss a significant period of time. This Warriors team has had to battle through injuries. So that's an area you want to see. They got to get healthy. Getting healthy is key. But when you look at this game, so Wiggins, he was out of the game. Kuminga fouled out of the game. So when you went into overtime, you just did not have enough offense. And Stephen Curry, I mean, he can't do it all. He did everything in his power to will this team to victory, but came up short. Had an opportunity to potentially hit the game winner. The Warriors had the ball with 4.1 seconds left in regulation, so they had the basketball. They were going to take the last shot, and if they had missed it, it was going to go to overtime. So when you look at what the effort the Warriors gave out there, you're really proud of this team for how hard they fought in this game. But again, I mean, when Curry is doing it all, the Warriors' second leading scorer was Lester Quinones, who has spent a lot of time down in the G League, but getting an opportunity, it's been awesome to see what he can do out there in providing a spark for the Warriors. The Warriors shot 44.6% from the field, so you get a chance there to see that it was a rough shooting night for the Warriors. But nonetheless, I mean, we got to see history, a 60-point performance for Stephen Curry. And, I mean, it's just amazing to get to see the things that this man does out there and continues to do. And I believe with this 60-point performance, Stephen Curry becomes the next player that is 35 years old or older to score 60 points or more. The last time this was done was Kobe Bryant. So when you can put yourself in that kind of conversation, I mean, look, it's just incredible. What a historic night. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's about winning. So when you ask Stephen Curry, he's going to be thinking about the ways in this game that he could have obviously made something or had it play out differently. So you got to bounce back from a tough loss like this. The Warriors have had some of the most gut-punching losses this season. And so when you think about a team that is battle-tested and that you could go into a playoff series be an underdog and surprise a lot of teams because we haven't seen the best of how good this Warriors team can be out there. The key is health. We want to see what a healthy Warriors team can do. And in my opinion, you can't count out the Golden State Warriors. This team could easily get hot down the stretch and put themselves in position to have a good playoff seeding, whether that's the 5th seed or 6th seed in the West. I think they can certainly get there. And it'll be interesting because look, this the core three with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I believe that they can still win a 5th NBA title, whether that's this season or the next couple years. But certainly, this season is still in the possibility in my mind. But tonight, a very tough loss against the Atlanta Hawks. You know, you play. Look, I mean, the story of the Warriors season has been turnovers, which has really hurt them and really cost them in big games. So look, it's been tough, but this Warriors team, they are battle tested. They have been in the most clutch games on this season. So when you look at that experience in playing in close games, I think this Warriors team could get hot down the stretch and gain some ground in the standings. I believe they will make the playoffs and be a hard out in the first round. But look, it's going to take a lot this year. We'll see what can happen. But you definitely can't count out the Golden State Warriors. Welcome in, everyone, to the Golden State Warriors post-game show. What a game tonight. Unfortunately, the Warriors lose this one in overtime, 141 to 134. But Stephen Curry, the greatest shooter that God has ever created, he put up 60 points tonight, a 60 burger. I mean, there's nothing like seeing Stephen Curry. I mean, it was so much fun. I mean, watching this game, seeing what he was doing out there. Look, you were just hoping that this Warriors team was going to be able to pull it out at the end of regulation. But ultimately, you know, what cost them is, they didn't have enough offense with Klay Thompson having an off night, especially shooting from 3. You had Kuminga foul out, and then you had Wiggins, of course, have to leave the game from injury, the sprained ankle. So you just didn't get enough offense to get yourself the win. But you played this Atlanta Hawks team really tough out there. Warriors, you give them a lot of credit. They put in a lot of hard work in this game. So, look, the intensity was there. The hunger was there. But you fall just short. So now you move forward in the next game for the Golden State Warriors. What's going on, SG? Welcome in. Doing it late. I was busy tonight hanging out with a good friend of mine, so we were able to do my Warriors post-game show here late. And as I like to say, better late than never. So really happy to be here. Appreciate the support, SG. Yeah, tough one tonight. But look, and I absolutely had to be here to break down the absolutely magnificent 60-point performance from Stephen Curry. I mean, that was just sensational, incredibly remarkable. A ton of fun to watch. Curry, he was 1-3 away from breaking his career high of 62, which he had against the Portland Trailblazers. He did put up a three in the final minute of the game, and of course his so he could have potentially had it, but look, just absolutely amazing. 60 points from Stephen Curry. What a game. The Warriors will look to bounce back as their next game Monday in Brooklyn to take on the Nets. Appreciate your support, everyone, and let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up the like button. Thank you so much for your incredible support, smashing that like button. This lets the YouTube algorithm know that this Warriors post-game show is important, so YouTube can recommend this Warriors post-game show to as many Golden State Warriors fans and basketball fans out there. And we are going to be getting to our picks of the game, so would love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And my player of the game, I'm taking Stephen Curry. The 60-point performance. What a game for Curry. He was 10 of 23 from threes. Early in the game, he was struggling from three, but then really got it going. So you love the confidence from Curry that even, say, early in the game, if he's not having the best night shooting the three, or even just in general, that his confidence, he continues to believe that those shots are going to continue. I mean, they're going to go in. So he continues to grind, put in the hard work. So what a game. 6 rebounds he had as well. 4 assists. 22 of 38 from the field. Stephen Curry, my player of the game. Yep, history would have been made. And look, that's why it's just so much fun to watch this Warriors team, because on any given night, I mean, you could see history. When Curry retires, I mean, his mark and legacy that he has left on the game is something that, will stand the test of time, because I think that Curry really revolutionized what the three-point shot means in basketball. I think before Stephen Curry, you saw less teams shoot the three, but with the emergence of Curry, this is something a lot of good players, or just players, all players in NBA, something they have looked to add to their game, shooting the three. So it's just been incredible to continue to watch Stephen Curry. And look, this Warriors team, they're not out of it. I think they got a run in them this season. So let's see how it plays out. Appreciate the support. SG picks of the game: Stephen Curry, Brandon Pazinski, and Jonathan Kuminga. Love the picks of the game. SG, Curry, just amazing. Kuminga becoming a young superstar right in front of our very eyes. And Brandon Pazinski, he has really impressed as a rookie, and it's incredible. He is just 20 years old. So you think about how good he can get to in this league as he continues to get experience and soak in his rookie season. Fun team to watch. Very fun team here. The Warriors grinding it out, competing. What a game. But unfortunately, the Warriors do fall short in overtime. They'll look to bounce back. Monday in Brooklyn. Stephen Curry tonight, history with 60 points. What a game. Appreciate the support, everyone. If you enjoy these Golden State Warriors live post-game shows, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more of these Warriors post-game shows. We're going to be breaking it down all season, trying to do as many post-game shows as I can this season. So there might be some games I miss, so I apologize for that. But more often than not, we're going to be here following each and every Warriors game. So thank you so much, everyone. What a game tonight. Look, Warriors, the story of this game, unfortunately, the turnovers continue to cost the Warriors. And then when you had Kuminga fouling out, the injury to Wiggins, you just didn't get enough offense in this game. So even a 60-point performance from Stephen Curry, couldn't put you over the top in this one. Look, you got to get contribution across the board. The Warriors just didn't get enough of that tonight. They got to get healthy, because when this Warriors team is healthy, I mean, they are one of the most dangerous teams in the entire NBA, and you have seen that this season in big games. The Warriors beating the Celtics, beating the 76ers. The Warriors have proven, I mean, they can hold their own against the best teams in the NBA. So this Warriors team is not far from getting on a hot streak and gaining some ground in the standings. What's going on, Fat Mouse? How's it going? Appreciate the support. We are going to be wrapping it up here, but looking forward to seeing everyone following the game on Monday. We'll be back here to break it down. Hit that like button, everyone. Appreciate your support. Hope you have a great rest of your day and take